It's your boy Dre, and I'm back with another YouTube video, you feel me? So this time we're gonna get into this loyalty test, you know? Jack TV, they known for doing the loyalty test, y'all. So this looks like one that already happened, but this is kind of like an update. So I don't know if y'all have seen the original. I'm not sure if I have as well, but we gonna get straight into it. You know, let's see what kind of shenanigans they getting into this time, you feel me? So here we go.
Welcome back to another episode on Jack TV. This is the re-upload of the original video. YouTube age restricted the first one, so a bunch of you guys couldn't even see it, especially if you weren't signed in. This version's cleaned up so everyone can finally watch. Enjoy. Welcome back to another episode on Jack TV. We are finally about to talk about the episode that was highly requested that involved Jam and Twombu.
Twombu.
Today we set up hidden cameras and microphones to help Twombu test her boyfriend's loyalty.
Twombu.
How you want to bring him to the test?
So we've been talking for 4 years.
You gotta be like
That's a long time.
Nigerian or something.
I face like a lot of difficulties. He won't let me move in with him. He's like, I'll pay your rent somewhere else, but you can't live with me.
What?
You give him reason not to trust you? No.
Do y'all see each other frequently?
Like twice in 4 years.
Y'all saw
That's
each
not a
other
lot.
twice in 4 years, and this is your nigga.
And he like do everything for me. Like he support me all the way.
Twombu's job was to get her boyfriend to this house so that one of our decoys would ask him on a date.
He don't like to travel for work. He's done it before, but I paid his ticket. So.
Will Jordan agree to go out with our decoy, or will he remain loyal and pass
Alyssa,
our
I seen
test? Let's
Alyssa.
find out
Okay,
now on Jack TV.
yeah, that thing on, boy.
I teamed up with Golden Nugget Online Casino for this video.
This
Here's the
is
deal.
how the
New
things
players
on it,
wager
boy.
just
I know it was
$5.
like
Up
that.
and even more pup is blowing up. Big bad wolf, flying pigs, the mansion feature, casino spin, and casino. Oh, go to sponsoring this video. Not to come. Have you spoken with Twombu, Jam?
I have spoken to her a little bit ever since the last video. She was kind of embarrassed of the situation and what transpired, so we haven't really been talking. It's been on and off.
Yeah. So when I hit you up and asked you to come, did you think she was gonna come or not come?
Yeah, I definitely thought she was gonna be here. I was expecting her to be here, but she's not. So
Okay. So let's go ahead and basically just dive into certain things that transpire and get into some of the questions the audience want to. You got something to say?
Yeah, bro, I want to say, are y'all still together?
no, we're not still together, bro.
We gonna get into that.
I gotta leave her alone, man.
Yeah. So I guess me meeting Twombu, she had a very bright personality, but a lot of red flags already like came about in me meeting her and saying certain things that she was saying, as far as her saying like, "Oh, Jack, I think you're handsome," or if my boyfriend hope he fails, so I'm gonna ask you like, "What's up?" That's some of the things she was saying, and to me that didn't sit right with me, being that she was the one trying to put you to the test.
Right, yeah. It was kind of crazy that she was doing all that and knowing that she was going like that and, you know, saying those things and trying to put me on the test knowing that I'm loyal and I'm really, you know what I'm saying? But,
Is that her personality though? Like, is she like...
yeah, kind of. I mean, she always been trying to like catch me doing certain things or catch me in the act with certain stuff. So yeah, I guess you could say that.
Cool. So nothing I want...
So she must have felt guilty about something she was doing, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all heard it, but like when dudes be cheating, sometimes out of nowhere they'll be like, so, you know, they'll accuse that girl of cheating, you know? So it's little stuff like that.
What I touch on is basically she ended up saying in the same setting that y'all only saw each other twice in 4 years.
Right, yeah.
Like
that's true.
That's like almost barely not never seeing her. So how do you navigate not seeing your girlfriend but continuing to support her financially as she said in the video?
Basically just me staying locked in on what I got going on and not being distracted by other females and stuff like that and just focusing on my money and stuff.
For 4 years?
Yeah, for 4 years, yeah.
So what did you do?
What you mean?
Like how you like where did your fulfillment come in being like, okay, I want to support her financially? Like what was your fulfillment?
I just feel like we had a connection mentally and, you know, we would just talk on the phone and catch vibes with each other. So that's why I would help her financially. I didn't see nothing wrong with it because, you know what I'm saying? Like when you just have like certain things going on, you could just, you know, somebody might need your help in certain aspects and you can help them out.
Okay, so when it comes to y'all, like y'all didn't see each other much. So did you ever question like her loyalty?
I think anybody would when it's long distance and it's like y'all go so long without seeing each other, you would question the loyalty for sure. But I wasn't just like dead set on like, oh, I know she's doing this. You know, some things just got to be revealed to yourself.
So you just kind of content knowing that it could possibly happen or not happen.
Yeah,
and you weren't really worried about it until the surface.
Yeah,
cool. So she basically put you to the test because you didn't want to move her in.
Right, correct. Yeah.
What was that reason being?
I just feel like we didn't really see each other enough for her to just move into the crib, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't
Then
enough.
why are you talking to her for 4 years, bruh? She obviously thinks y'all two are like together or something, you know what I'm saying? She wanna move in with you. Crazy.
Enough chemistry built, like, personally, like face to face for her.
But you could send thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I was for school and stuff like that. I'm not gonna even lie to you. Yeah, I was.
I ain't gonna lie, you don't look like, I'm not trying to be like judge you, bro, but you don't look like someone who will go 4 years without like sex, bro. 1,000, bro.
Nah, that's definitely not me. But
So you can 100% confidently say you was monogamous the whole relationship with Twambu, and you wasn't having sex with nobody else.
yeah, I could 100% say that for sure.
Take your word for it.
I ain't
It's a
gonna
long
take
time,
that.
bruh.
But that's like, do you understand like why we would ask that? That's a very long time.
Nah, that's a long time for sure. Like sometimes, you know, I guess you just gotta be mentally strong, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it was hard some nights, but you know what I'm saying? I just pushed.
So what you did when you got hard? I mean,
What?
when it got hard to like see your girl, think about your girl, like
Come on, bruh. Bruh saying the craziest. Oh my god.
you like you know you can get to her.
Good catch, nigga.
Oh shit! I don't know, man. I just go to sleep or something. Just relax.
Y'all gotta really be vibing on a level of like
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really be
intellectual
vibing.
level to be able to have
that type of
that type of
vibe.
stamina.
Yeah, I guess I wasn't pressed for sex like that, but some nights it got hard for a nigga. I'm not gonna lie, but shit.
So in the 2 times that you did see her, what was those moments like?
It was fun encounters, just us having fun with each other, going out and clubbing and doing certain things.
So in those moments, y'all was like sexually intimate.
Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So before we do any loyalty tests that we do, we always run a name through Cheetah Bus AI to basically get an idea of like who we dealing with. And when we ran Twambu's name, she wasn't on any dating sites. Me and the team has been trying to develop this AI tool for a while
I'ma
now.
skip this,
I'm
y'all.
gonna finally put that shit to use. It's face photo. It's engaging with like OF models. Loyalty tests on here, bro. It's the only software that can actually people on dating apps are already in relationships. So if she on here while trying to put her boyfriend on loyalty test, what does that tell y'all? We find her on this app. I'm like, no, all the names. So just like that, bro, it works fast, bro. And I got some good news. She's not on here.
Through social media, I seen her on my For You page, and I had liked a couple pictures, and I was like, man, let me slide in the DMs, and slid in her DMs, and we just kicked it off from there.
So at what point, like, with y'all having conversations like over the phone, what was the first moment you sent her some money? Like, what was it for? Like, how did she even phrase it to be like, let me.
Do you remember? The
I
first
don't
money
even
or something?
remember because it was been like 4 years. So I really don't remember for real, but I know I used to just send bread for like hair and nails.
So what's the most you ever sent at one time? Not including school. 'Cause I know school is a lot.
Yeah, probably like that 500 she was asking for at the end of the
That's
week.
it. Only 500 is the most you sent at one time.
Nah, probably like a Band-Aid. Just, a Band-Aid. I don't really be doing too much because, you know what I'm saying, you give a girl the wrong impression and stuff like that. So,
Nigga.
a Band-Aid, that was cool.
She told us in the video that you was willing to pay her rent somewhere else, but she couldn't stay with you.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing her only twice in 4 years, why was you so willing to pay her rent somewhere else and you so adamant about her not staying with you?
Just so we could have our own space, because I feel like us seeing each other only twice and you trying to move in with me, that's like, that would be overcrowding me. So I would rather just you stay where you at and we just build a connection, or you move near me and I could help you with your rent, and you feel me? But
So you was basically just making the situation more convenient for you.
basically, yeah. Just so like,
So how come that couldn't have been expressed?
Some is not adding up, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I tried to tell her that, but she just wasn't listening. Like, she was in her own world or had her own opinion about certain things. So.
Yeah, because she brought it up as in like, okay, she ended up expressing to me that she was getting kicked out
Right.
and she had nowhere to go.
Yeah, and I told her that like I would help, but you know, find your own crib and I'll help you with the rent, and you know we could build from there. But she just wanted to like move in with me, and I just like my space sometimes. So
Nah, I feel you.
yeah, so it was nothing against her. It was just like to better our situation, what we had going on. Get your own crib, I'll help you, and you could come over to my crib, and you feel me?
I feel you. So can you kind of explain how, like, because I was a little confused when she kind of explained to me that she was just like city hop.
Right.
Like, why was she like city hop? And she was just saying like you would just pay for her Airbnb wherever she wanted to go.
Yeah, she was just living abroad, so like whenever she would call me, she would be somewhere just almost stranded damn near, would call me and be like, yeah, can you give me a Airbnb here or a hotel here? And she would just send me the tab and I would just pay for it. So that's how the Florida situation came about. She just one day, I guess, just hopped up and got to Florida and just called me on some, can you buy this Airbnb? And stuff just played out how it did.
So at some point, you never thought that she didn't have her life together? She's always getting put out?
I figured that, but I know she had other things going on, but I guess she just living wild sometimes. So
I feel like she should have took you like paying for an apartment somewhere else. Then she was so focused on like moving in with you. She should have just went ahead and was like, all right, just give me this place here, because you was paying for Airbnbs everywhere.
yeah, that's what I was telling her to. So if we could,
It would have been a cheaper situation for you.
yeah. But I just, like I said, I like space. So I was telling her she could have moved to the city near me, and then we could build from
Yeah.
there. But she,
No, that's what I'm saying, because it costs like at least $500-$600 depending on the Airbnb she get
yeah,
a day to stay there.
A
But
day.
if you would have just like, if she allowed you to pay the rent wherever she was trying to go, you would only be paying a monthly
yeah, I'm
fee.
saving all that bread. But she
I ain't gonna lie, you a good dude, bro. Because a girl living like that, don't got no place to stay,
yeah.
and you breaking bread, paying for her school. You know what I'm saying? Like most people figure out that she ain't living right, and like she ain't trying to do good, and they'll stop helping her. You know what I'm saying?
But I feel like that's how you, the more you put into people, if it's the right investment or certain things, you gain blessings like that. So I just
Yeah,
look
that
at
was
it as a
dope, bro.
blessing. Yeah.
That's dope. So since the video been out, all your homeboys been seeing you the video?
Yeah, everybody's been hitting me up and was saying that I was going viral and stuff like that. And why did I push her in the pool? And that scene was just because, like, you know, there was just something that was there. I seen the water, I seen her, and I pushed it. I usually don't do stuff like that.
So the type of relationship that y'all had, you'll confidently say, "This is my girl." So back at home, like when other females would approach you and probably try to holler at you, whatever the case is, you can confidently be like, "I got a girl."
Yeah, I would say that.
So did you introduce her to anybody in your family?
Nah, it was too short of like you know what I'm saying? We only met twice, so it was no point in you meeting my family.
But bruh, y'all talking to each other for like 4 years, dog. What is the point of that? I don't know.
My whole family, because we would.
So you just got money to
But so you wasn't looking at this as something serious then? Because that's a long time. Even though you seen her two times, it was for over a span of 4 years.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think it would get serious because, like I said, it was long distance and we just had some communication issues.
So walking into the house, and you getting booked, and Twan coming to you telling you that you got booked for a gig in Houston, Texas. Like, walk me through that of your thought process.
Yeah, I was a new photographer, so hearing that was like a good opportunity for me when she told me that. So I was interested.
Like, but did it raise any like red flags? Like, did you suspect anything?
Nah, not really, because it was like, I just thought it was a photo shoot. Really, I didn't expect nothing to be wild how it turned out to be. So
yeah, but on our ends, we was like, that was like, we thought you would, because y'all haven't seen each other that much. So this being the third time that you would possibly see her, we thought you was gonna think something of it being like a photographer gig.
Yeah, I could see where you coming from. I could see where it could be like kind of weird, because this would be our third time seeing each other, and she doing that. But I didn't really think that until like stuff got weird when I rewatched the video.
Okay, so you got your photos, you did the photo shoot, and then Alyssa eventually worked her way in and kind of like flirting with you. Is like, in the real world, is she someone that would be your type?
Nah, she's not. She a cool girl, but that's not my type of female.
Do you feel like that possibly played a factor in you not going?
Nah, she not a type of female that I would, cheat on. I'm locked in with who I'm locked in with when I'm in a relationship. So.
I'm still stuck on this 4 years, 2 times.
Yeah, that's a crazy
that's your
time, girl. Man. Yeah, it's a crazy time.
So you was turning down females?
Yeah, I was doing what I had to do, bro. I'm not really big on cheating for.
So this whole time, for 4 years, you was locked in with somebody you only seen twice. You was paying for their school, sending them money, everything.
Yeah, that's what I was doing.
Okay, so look.
Like, yeah, I did do that. Yeah.
At that point, Alyssa shoots her shot. You turn it down. Twan decided to come down and let you know that you were being put on a loyalty test. Right. So when you saw her face for the first time, not knowing you was gonna actually see it that night, what was you like? What was you feeling when she walked down the stairs?
I was in shock. Like, dang, this crazy. Like, I ain't seen you in 4 years, and this is the stunt you pulled. Like, you put me on the test. So I was kind of like, I was just in shock. Like, wow, I would have never thought.
Right. So I eventually, showed you the clip. You already know. I ain't gonna repeat what the clip said. If y'all want to replay it, I'll replay it on the screen.
I'll suck up in the bathroom type shit.
So after I played the clip for you, and it went from you passing to her failing. Walk me through that.
It was just crazy because she put me on the test, and she was the one overgoing. Like, how you put me on a loyalty test and you the one going? So it was just like wild, a wild scenario. But I kept my cool and I ain't do too much.
So Jay, how did you feel, bro? When she was like flirting with you, saying what she would do to you and stuff like that.
So initially, I already peeped it when we went to the airport. So when she did it, I was kind of pissed off. I ain't gonna lie, cause we did everything we did, and it seemed like she was just trying to she was kind of just being a fan. I thought that she wanted to do this test to meet me. That's what I thought at first. I didn't think this is just how she is type shit. So I just saw the window opportunity to ask her, come here, meet me here. We can grab a bite to eat, and while we do that, we can talk about how we gonna actually put you to the test. Then, as I went on to do it, I ain't never been no decoy. I've been in y'all's shoes to be a decoy.
You think she was gonna say something like that though?
No, she was throwing me off guard, and it was annoying me because I'm not thinking like I'm a decoy. I'm not trying to get the answers out of her. I'm not even asking her shit. She's like voluntarily saying this shit.
Right.
So I'm just like, I was getting annoyed, and I was just trying to be professional and keep her on task, because I was trying to ask her, shit about you, and she was just going left field saying all type of dumbass shit. So it was really just throwing me off. I was just getting irritated.
So when did you come up with the idea that you was gonna show him?
Before I even did it. Like, I already knew if she would have felt that part, then I was gonna show you. But I just didn't fuck with the fact that she was gonna go to this extent, acting like she worried about you being loyal, and didn't think like her shit would get put on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? That's fucked up. Like, how you gonna put somebody else to the test and you ain't even got your shit figured out, and you doing all that type of shit. So that's how I wanted to go about it. I knew if I did it before then everything would have blew up.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get him something, good. So I was like, this is gonna be a good idea to do or whatever. But I do need to start testing like both people more because it be like that.
I ain't gonna lie though. Me personally, bro. Me seeing that was me. Cause girls take stuff different from guys. And you're seeing your girl saying all that to this man, and you ain't going. Your heart ain't like dropping nothing. Like,
it was a crazy moment knowing that we ain't seen each other in like 4 years, and this is the way we greet each other. Feel me? That was just crazy to me that she would do something like that. You put me on the test, and I'm over here helping you out financially and doing other things like that, and I'm bogarted with all type of stuff.
Mm-hmm. You didn't fall for any of Alyssa's moves or whatever. Twan ended up walking down the stairs. She came in there and she talked to you, and then we eventually came down with the cameras. Do you feel like the cameras played?
Shout out to Lil Real One, stand up in their chest.
Nah, like I'm really a nonchalant type of person, so I wasn't really gonna do too much with her. You feel me?
Right.
Just keep it cool, cause females choose, and that's just the world we live in.
But the way she went about it,
it was crazy.
Like,
but you gotta think
she was hardcore with it. Like that is like.
Yeah, it was.
That's hardcore. To the point where you start to really question somebody's character about the approach she took.
Nah, that's true, but it's like 4 years. Like me personally, I'm thinking like it's been 4 years. I know you got some type of feeling like.
You know what I'm saying? You had feelings because you pushed her in the pool. So how did you feel when you seen she was saying, "Yo, girl"?
You feel like it built up to that point of you pushing her into the pool.
Yeah, that's why.
Then her not taking no accountability, sitting around over and over as if we didn't record it.
Where did I say I was fucking? Never.
Open it back up.
I never said that for real.
The last thing you expect to see was what I showed you, of course, but like you seeing her like betray you in that way, being that bold and saying what she said, like what was that like?
It was kind of, it was shocking because like I didn't expect to see that, but then again, it's like we ain't seen each other in 4 years, so I can't all the way just be so trusting of somebody that she just wouldn't be overgoing or choosing or something like that. So I just had to, when I seen it, I kept my composure and I did what I had to do.
Yeah, but even if y'all haven't seen each other in a long time, I would assume that y'all build a good enough rapport for you to actually like trust who she say she is, being that y'all have to communicate a lot for y'all to even have a long distance relationship.
Right. With that long distance, we had some communication issues from the start. So I was just, you can only be so,
who in?
Really both parties, like so. But with the trusting part, you can only be so trusting with somebody you can only trust someone so much. So.
Okay. So could at any point like Twan giving you the reason as to why she put you to the test, could you like put yourself in her shoes and would you possibly have done the same thing? You was feeling the same way?
That's just not my way to go about things. I feel like certain things should just be more private with me. Like she wanted cameras all out and to do certain things like that. So I just felt like that was unnecessary.
Okay. And early on, you basically said you was like a nonchalant person, but it came to a point where your emotions got the best of you, which caused you and led you to push her in the pool.
Right, yeah, with that scene, I'm really not, that was like out of character for me. I just seen her close to the water and seen her, so I just pushed it. But I usually don't do things like that. I just reacted out of emotion at the time. So
did you feel like she was getting you for all your money?
To a certain extent, I feel like she was playing in my face, but when you
never felt like that before that moment of that she was kind of like just there for the money. Like if that's the only thing that what I'm saying, she like that's the only thing you was doing for her. At a certain point, did you ever feel like, damn, maybe she just wanted me to pay for this?
Yeah, but I really wasn't tripping on it for real. But I felt like sometimes it's hard when you having certain things. It's hard to tell like what a female really wants you for. But it's always kept in the back of my mind like maybe she just here for the money and certain things like that. So I always thought that. Things just had to be revealed. So
bam, you push her in the pool. She get out. She turns to a whole new person.
I'm heated.
She goes in the kitchen and she look for a knife.
No.
Come on.
What the hell is going on? Oh, you better not let me get a knife though. You better not let me get a knife though. No, there's no let me go type shit.
Did you ever see that inside of her? Like,
Nah,
that should be able to do something like that.
You gotta think I only seen her twice. So it's like when she pulled that move, I was low key like, you feel me? I was on some like, damn, she might stab a nigga in here or something. So that's why I exited the door. But I knew she wasn't like on that for real. You just gotta be cautious of certain things. So
you really didn't know her.
yeah, this somebody I really didn't know for real. You know, it was just like we had an encounter and then started talking on the phone and things just prolonged and turned into 4 years and
Right.
with only seeing each other 2
Even
times.
her like saying like, cash at me the 500 and I'll leave you alone. Like, at that moment, did you now realize like maybe she is here just for the bread?
Cash at me at 500 if you want me to go. Hello?
Yeah, that's when I knew like, yeah, she just here for money. Cause saying that we didn't got into a whole altercation. I didn't push you in the pool and you saying cash up you 500 and you'll stop bothering me. That's like, that's crazy.
So after dealing with somebody like Twambu, you know what I'm saying, would you ever do it again?
Nah, you know, certain things, I'm the type of person I just like to experiment certain things, so I probably wouldn't ever, like, go the long distance route again with a female. Like, I'm cool on that.
Like, but even before the long distance relationship, was you in a relationship before then?
Yeah, I was.
I don't see how you did it, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
So are you in one right now?
Nah, I'm single right now, so.
Are you sending someone bread?
Nah.
You sure?
I'm positive.
You sending bread out like it.
I was just bored at the time, brother, so I was just doing, you know, just doing
Sending
stuff.
that much bread bored?
Yeah. You know, you get bored sometimes and just,
Come on, bruh.
you want to have somebody you could just call on when you bored or lonely. Not saying that she was someone, you
Like
know,
a trick?
Nah, I
Well,
wouldn't
it's
consider myself a
tricking,
trick
man.
though, because a trick is like you tricking off on multiple females doing
Come on.
whatever.
Nah, it could be one girl. They not,
Yeah,
it
that-
could be multiple.
That is true. Like you could be a trick for one girl, but I don't think I was really like.
I feel like he ain't a trick in this situation only because he wasn't expecting that from her either.
Yeah, like I didn't care to like
know what I'm saying?
see her or just have sex with her all the time. Like you feel me?
He barely even saw her.
Yeah,
He
I'm
just
just-
doing it for sport at that point.
Most guys, when they be tricking on girls, like older guys, they just want company. Or they just want to talk on the phone. It's still
That
tricking.
is true,
You
though.
know what I'm
true.
saying?
It's different levels of tricking though. Like some niggas trick for sex, some niggas
Yeah.
trick for.
That's
How
what
do
I'm
you
saying.
define tricking up?
Man, you can go either way. I mean, you know what I'm saying? If you gonna spend money,
All right, I'm not saying nobody in there a billionaire, but how do a billionaire trick? If you don't value something, if you got so much of something and you
come
don't
on.
value it, is it still
I think-
considered tricking?
I-
If
yeah, I
like,
think-
like you got it.
yeah, I think if they got it and they just want to do it just because, I think that's tricking. If you want to do it just because, to me,
Yeah.
I think that's tricking.
Right.
Because if you want to sit there and talk on the phone with her, or another person might want to have sex with her, it's just because. You know what I'm saying?
See, but like to me, like I always had it in the back of my head, like she probably just here for the money. So it's like I already knew that you not really tricking me. Like tricks are like they really get.
So you
they
wait.
really getting fooled.
If it's
like,
a real relationship, then it's not a trick to me.
yeah,
Like if you got a girlfriend and you spending bread on her, that's not tricking. If you got somebody that's 4 years, two times seen her twice, that's not a real relationship, bro.
yeah.
To me.
No, that's true though. It's really not. But I just feel like it's just different levels of tricking, bro. Maybe.
But
it's
even
a
for
trick.
that like even for her to go to the extent to put him to a loyalty test, in her head was. It's not like he put her to the test, so it could have been on some shit like this is somebody I'm doing this for.
So she messed her bread up.
So it's really her. But you said you did look at it like a real relationship, and on top of that, you said you was monogamous and you giving her money, so you can't downplay the fact that
Right. That's true. Yeah, I can't downplay the fact that I was treating it like a real relationship. So.
yeah. So if you would have, all right, let's just say
That's
I
true.
never tested Twambu,
Mm.
and you would have just passed the test. Do you feel like you could have still moved forward with Twambu after she went to the extent she did to see if you was loyal or not?
Probably not just off the strength. Like you don't trust me. You don't trust like you doing all this like a photo shoot and some other stuff, and really you got me on a loyalty test. So I
But
really,
wouldn't that contradict what you said earlier? Because you said y'all like it would be hard to trust you, being that you know what I'm saying y'all in a long distance relationship.
yeah,
Jeez.
that's long distance. It's hard to trust. Like you can only trust someone so much. Like you such and such miles away from them, they get lonely, you might get bored or something. So it's hard to trust regardless.
Yeah.
Right.
Even if you was in Twan Boo's shoes. For somebody watching right now who may be thinking about putting their significant other to loyalty test, what advice would you give them?
I don't know.
Don't
I just feel
do
like
it.
if you having trouble with your partner in any aspect of y'all's relationship, I feel like it's valid to do a loyalty test. But I mean, some people are private. Like, I really didn't like the fact that she put me on a loyalty test and just went about the situation just a certain way. Some things you could just you can move about it different.
Right. So, I'm pretty sure you read some of the comments and you see what they're saying in the comments. And based on what they are saying in the comments, what is something that you want them to know that you're not maybe being perceived as? Or
I don't know. I really didn't read a lot of them, but I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person, and me pushing her in the pool, that was like uncharacteristic of myself. So it's just my emotions caught up with me. So that's about it.
So what would happen if she couldn't swim? You would jump in and save her?
Yeah, if I would have knew she was really drowning, I would.
Okay, y'all. I think that we got the gist of what happened in this video. You feel me? Boy had a long distance relationship for 4 years. They met twice. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. Couldn't be me. I couldn't do it. Bruh must have the bread to just be sending females bread like that, because that's crazy. Yeah, guys. That's it for this one. If y'all seen the original, y'all know already what's basically going on here. But yeah, she tried to put him on a loyalty test and it backfired. His girl was really out there in the streets for the streets. So yeah, that's it for this one, y'all. Catch me on the next video and I'll see y'all then. Peace.